So, what are we doing today? Start off by thanking all the subs and the incredible compassionate responses I get from the subs. Thank you so much, folks. I'm an outdoors type person. I fish, I love bird watching, and in this particular area, not so good fishing, but plenty of birds to watch. Plenty. And I was just looking at 3 osprey going nuts over here. They were diving into the water. We got snapper, bluefish starting to come up. What time is it? It is 11:48 New Jersey time. Don't mix that up with any other time or you won't know what time it is in New Jersey. We got 4 fish showing on this watch that calculates the lunar tables. That means I'm really into the fishing. So 4 fish means high solunar activity, means fish, everything, humans, all game, all everything reacts in high solunar periods. I just read something on Google. I wanted to look up what is legal. I have a fishing license, so that gives me certain rights to carry cutting tools. I know they got a bad rap. I have several. Two of them I switch between as everyday carries. This is my Opinel, O-P-I-N-E-L, Opinel. It's a peasant knife. Very simple, nice little hardwood handle, little, you twist that lock on there and it keeps the blade from coming back when you're using it and chopping your fingers off. According to what I just read in Google, 5-inch folder. They're talking a 5-inch blade. And that's an Opinel 20. That's one of the biggest folders that you can get from Opinel. You can get bigger, but they're more like a display collector type of, weird stuff. That's not 5 inches. That's 4 something right there. And that's huge. And you're allowed to carry that. So you can see it's 5 and it's just under 5. It doesn't quite make the end of it. And it's not because it was broken or mashed up. Also, that has a forced patina on it. That's 1095 steel. And it tends to corrode and rust if you don't take care of them. So what I do is I force a patina on them, on the 1095, and it makes them a little more corrosion resistant. I didn't say a little more corrosion resistant. They do need maintenance. I use a Lansky diamond sharpening system to sharpen these. These are all razor sharp. I mean, and I'm not saying razor sharp, I mean razor sharp. I like my Opinels. These are nice in the kitchen because of the blade design just lends itself to so much kitchen stuff. Also, you don't have to have a butcher block. Close it, fold it, throw it in the thing, and throw it in the cabinet, and you're done. And you don't have to worry about cutting yourself when you go pick it up. I wanted to check out some different steels. And nobody gives me anything. I pay for all my own little goodies. This is a Kershaw Blair. That is S30v Steel. Now, when you start talking S30v, you're talking more specialized stuff. They want to know what's in the mix. They want to know what comes out the other end of the furnace. And that's what you get, a really super refined material that's highly corrosion resistant, takes an edge, holds an edge. Very nice. Very nice. So 5 inches is legal. That's crazy. The Kershaw Blair is 3 1/4 inches. And that looks massive. If you didn't see that Opinel 20 in here, look at that. What the heck is that? Over 11 inch the handle, with the handle and everything. But the law pertains to cutting edge from the butt of it to the tip of it. That's under 5. You're allowed to have up to 5 inches. As long as you're not doing something stupid. This S30v. Very nice. and I was very happy with the way the blade material reacted. Took a very nice edge, holds a very nice edge, so I'm very happy. And those are little lanyards I made up for, you know, to keep myself busy. This, and I like Kershaw's. I like a bunch of different companies, but Kershaw is very affordable. It's a very affordable, they call them EDC, everyday carry knives. This is a Kershaw Leek, L-E-E-K, like the vegetable. Ken Onion designed these. This particular one is a Ken Onion Leek with CPM 154 steel. That's another crazy good steel. CPM 154. That takes this blade is thick, so it can handle, you know, a little bit of abuse, cutting up, you know, who the heck knows what, reeds, whatever you got to cut up, cardboard boxes, definitely. And you know, if I'm gonna cut meats and stuff up, if I got that on it, yeah, no problem. They're clean. I keep them clean. I take care of my equipment. I don't want to have to buy it 10 times. This and this are called assisted opening. Totally legal. It's not an automatic. So let me see if I could do this without dropping the camera. CPM 154. The series of this Leek is 1660. 1660 is the series. So if you see Ken Onion Leek, they're going to list them as 1660. I don't know the exact. I've had this particular model for so long, and I just really like them. So let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So these are. This should really amaze people. These are made in the United States. This one, that one's made in the United States. That one's made in France, and the ruler is probably made in China or Taiwan. These are called flippers, like the, you know, the dolphin, a flipper. And this is a frame lock with a pocket clip, and there's my little lanyard, of course. So that hangs out of your pocket, and if you need to reach in your pocket to get a knife, you could feel the lanyard and just pick it up, and you got the knife in your hand. Now, the frame lock blocks the blade so that, see, and now you can see by my index finger. It's about as big as your index finger, a little bit bigger than your index finger. And to deploy it, you just flip it. Totally legal. That's spring assist. So, I really like these. Very, very nice. I like them. And again, 3 inches. 3 inches. But imagine a cut 1 inch deep for 6 inches. Oof. Jeez, that wouldn't make your day. This, now you can see this is really chunky. And this, I'm telling you, this S30v, I was so happy with it. And yes, you can see the edges are mirror. When I use my Lansky on these, there's super, super fine stones on them, and it gives you literally a surgical edge. So, and again, made in the US of A. Made in the USA. This is a liner lock. Different than that one, that's a frame lock. This is a liner lock. And this, you can see, again, this is chunky. It doesn't have that flipper on the back, but it has thumb studs on here that you just flip it open with the thumb stud. And it deploys, and the liner lock keeps it from folding shut on you. Handy. And none of my stuff is beat up because I rotate them. I have a couple pocket knives, and I really don't beat on them. No reason to. What the hell? Keep them in your pocket. So that's the way you keep them sharp. That's the way you keep them. And this one is the Opinel 20. Let's see if I can get that in the picture. You hear the wind blowing. Man, that wind is a blessing. Oh, not a 20. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A number 12. Sorry. a number 12 Opinel. Stand corrected. I don't mind being corrected either. 1095 with a forged patina. And I force the patina. There's two ways to do it. You can do it with hot vinegar, or you can buy, they call it gun bluing. It's a ferric something, and you put it on high carbon steel, and it changes the very outer layer of it, makes it a little more corrosion resistant. But you can see the size of this thing, and here's how you work this lock on here. It's a peasant knife. It feels good in your hand. The palm swells are nice. It sharpens very well. 1095, very, very nice steel. Very, very nice steel. And a peasant knife. Not a very thick blade, so you're not going to be wanting to, use this for a pry bar or a screwdriver. If you need a pry bar or a screwdriver, get a pry bar or a screwdriver, trust me. The Blair, we're talking in the vicinity of 100. The Leek, with being it's a CPM 154, you could order these in different configurations, different handles, colors, whatever, and different blade materials. You can get them in plain edge, which I always prefer, or serrated. So I prefer the plain edges. I just, I'm not getting into stuff where I need a serrated edge. I'm not cutting a whole heck of a lot of rope. The stuff I'm cutting is fishing line and paracord. And that's about it. Now, in order to work this is number 12, sorry, made out of 1095 steel. Very nice. Does corrode. You cut a tomato with this thing and you don't clean it, wipe it off, within the next 2 hours, it'll be rusty. It will be rusty. So this is how you work the lock on this. You just, can you see that? You just spin it like that, and it blocks the blade, so now it can't close. Very, very safe. Nice little safety feature. And yes, again, the edges are all surgical edges I put on these things. I hope some of this was informative. You're allowed to have something with a 5-inch blade. You can have a 5-inch blade, not 5-inch knife. And I brought the ruler to show that. Thank you, folks, for such support and compassion. I really appreciate it. I will be hopefully talking to you folks again. Gonna go take care of some medical issues this week. Hopefully. And start getting the spinal stenosis treated. Don't get old, folks. Treat each other nice, play fair. And I'll be talking to you later. Thank you again. Later.